Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at ordering our objects within our layers within our design editor, and this will be within FlexiPRINT software. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we're into FlexiPRINT here. So now, like I mentioned in the intro, we want to arrange these objects within our design editor. So it's kind of like also a form of layer panel. You can see it. So there's other ways we can go about it, but the nice thing about the actual layer, the design editor, is that we can also manage the names of our layers to make life a little bit more simple. So now what I want to achieve is I want to take this circle and move it on top of all these rectangles, so we kind of have like a stylized flower idea. And then yeah, so let's use the design editor to manage that. So to locate the design editor, I'm just going to go here on our top main toolbar next to the undo and redo section, the third icon. If I zoom in a little bit more, you can see there it looks like an icon with little layers on top of each other. So that is our design editor. So I'm going to click this and it will open our design editor here. Now first off, we've got two tabs. You can see we've got layers and objects, and then we've got a few different operators we can choose from. Now depending on the amount of layers we have, it will be showing here, and also the kind of states it's in. Now if you want to know which layers all your objects within, you can simply click that little eye to the left, and then you'll see it all. If it hides it, then you know your layers on that, or your objects on that layer. You can also rename files, very handy for managing. So what you can do is you can triple click, or in this case double click here on objects as triple click, rename it, and then it will adjust that. But as you can see, we have one problem. Let's say we want to manage the order of those objects. It is not with, or at least we cannot see it on this first tab. So then what we'll have to do is go to the second tab, to objects, and now you can see we've got two menus that are sub menus. We've got the master page, and this is where you'll find stuff like your guides, grids, and so forth. And then we have pages. So on page 1, if I open this, you can see we've got layer 1, and if I expand this one more, you can see here's our shapes we're looking for. Now I've already got to name these to make it more understandable. So as you can see here, we've got rectangle top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So if I click on these objects, you'll see it highlights it in our viewport, so we can nicely see which one we're on. And to rename this, you'll have to triple click this. This is where it gets a bit tricky. So 3 clicks, then it highlights it, but wait like about a half a second or so. It's got a bit of a delay, and then you can name these accordingly. Now when it comes to the actual layer management, in general how it works on most programs is the object that is the highest will be on top. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I've seen programs before do it the opposite, and it's confusing. But yeah, so in any case, so what we want now is we want this oval to be higher than the rest. You could obviously drag these ones down, or what I'm going to do is just simply click this one, hold my left mouse button in on it, and then move my mouse up. As you can see, we get this little underline feature. It shows us where it's going to drop it. But you might also notice if I go on top of this top one, it doesn't give us underline. If it highlights layer 1, that means it's going to drop this shape on top of everything else. So I'm going to jump there. Now you can see, okay, cool, we've got our ordering correct. And then same way with these layers, you can reorganize them the way you like. I like it similar to reading, so from top left to right, and then we've got bottom left to right. It's just a way of easily managing these files. You can also, with these layers, right click them, and then it gives us a lot of options similar to our viewport, and here we can go order and do similar things. And you can also over here, if you wanted to clear things, delete things, copy things, and so forth. But yeah, otherwise that is it on managing our layer orders in the design editor. It's very handy. Just a quick recap, so it is not under the first page, or the first tab will be under the second tab. Go to page 1, or depending on the page you are currently on, if you have multiple pages, Then you want to locate the layer, and within there is the objects. But yeah, otherwise in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request the training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.